Good morning and welcome back to week 7 of the van build. This week I permanently installed the shelves, which I'm very excited about. I am just starting on this electrical install. This is the back of the fridge cabinet. As you can see, I haven't gotten too far, just kind of getting the idea of where everything's going to be going and starting to attach all of these little terminals and things. But I was like, oh, I have to go buy a big battery cable crimper as well as some extra different connection pieces, and there's a lot of little things that go together to make that work. But what I'm most excited about this past week is making this shoe and like fridge cabinet. I think I'm gonna do the door opening the other way because that seems like it would be better, but I have the fridge sitting there just to see it. And then there's this guy which top lifts up. You can use it for a seat as well as it'll be like a step for getting up into my bed there. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Pretty psyched on that. So yeah, it's good. It's good to have these things permanently in and like have most of these big carpentry projects done. So today it's just gonna be finishing all like the wiring, getting everything into that electrical panel back there. But yeah, thanks for watching week 7. The first thing I had to do before installing the shelves was cut out a channel behind them with a router so that I could pass some electrical wires behind them. With those wires then installed, I arranged them how they were going to be and arranged the wiring harness how I wanted it and got the first shelf up in the back, which I would then align to the top of the bed for the install. After that first shelf was in, it was much easier to install the second shelf and just line it up based on that first shelf and where it was positioned.
Okay, they're finally like permanently installed and I'm like, yes, very, very psyched on this. Feels good to have that done and like don't have to mess with it anymore. Okay, so now I'm finally getting to some of the more fun parts of the van build. This, I've just taped up this light strip just to see what it might look like in here. And it's like, oh yeah, looking pretty sweet. I'm even considering maybe not putting those puck lights that everyone does along the top because it's just like a straight down on you light. This seems like it could work. Just have it reflect off the ceilings.
After the shelf install, it was time to work on the fridge cabinet / little bench near the door, which is what you can see me working on here with the router.
This is one of the small details of the build process, is adding little rounded edges like this, because this is going to be on the ground and I'm thinking about walking past it. Less chance of me like stubbing my toes on something like this. Takes extra time, but I think it'll be worth it in the end.
In this shot, I'm cutting out a hole for the vent in the side of the fridge cabinet, so that will let the compressor of the fridge breathe a little bit and work a little bit more efficiently. This piece is the base of the fridge cabinet, and what the fridge will be sitting on.
Okay, so I'm just getting this big fridge kind of panel thing in, and this is not installed yet, but I just put in this back piece. And now I can look at this electrical, I don't even know what to call this. I had set this up earlier just when I was like waiting on some things to ship. And now I'm gonna kind of fit these pieces onto the back of this and see how they fit so that I can make sure all the wires have like the correct places to pass through and everything. But it's getting me excited because it means I'm getting closer to putting the electrical in here, which will be sweet because I can have light all the time. Like right now I have that just plugged into the AC outlet, but I can have light and heat instead of picking one or the other. And yeah, anyways, just showing the in-between steps of the process.
Once I had the plan for all of the electrical connections, I was ready to install that back panel, which is what I'm doing here. Finally, I was ready to connect the two parts of the bench together and add all of the support structures within that would let the bench on top be more stable.
Spent all yesterday putting together this like cabinet piece down here, like all these little pieces underneath and everything. Like really took a long time, added a lot of little details. And today I made this top piece. And it's not attached yet. I need to get the hinge at Ace and it's closed today, but I'm like seeing it for the first time. I'm like, gosh, it's like all these things that I've had in my head for so long. Finally, it's made. It's like, oh, this is so sweet. I've just been like sitting on top of it. All right, this is where I'll sit.
The final projects I worked on this week were installing these LED strips that will go in the bed area, as well as working on this cover for one of the wheel wells. And the reason I don't have very much of this is because this is my shittiest carpentry project by far, and I am not proud of this work.
So that's it for week 7. Thanks for watching, and come back next week. I might have some lights and everything working electrically. We'll see.